Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nique, and you're tuned in to Nique at Night. And tonight I'm going to be playing the live where Cardi B finally speaks for herself and addresses the rumors that were speculating around her divorce. She claims that she doesn't need clout to do publicity stunts. There is no baby, and she doesn't pay bloggers. Here is what she had to say, and then I'll talk a little bit after.
I've been seeing all the love and prayers and everything that you guys been sending me, and I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you so much. However, I don't really need it. I'm okay. I want to let y'all know I have not shed not one tear. Every single time that this guy have done something so crazy, so fucked up, and it hits the media, I'm always crying, I'm always stressed out, I'm sad because I don't like that type of shit. This time I wasn't crying. You wanna know why? Because it wasn't the reason of my divorce is not because of none of that shit that ever happened before. It's not because of cheating. I'm seeing people like, oh, he has a baby on the way. That's a whole fucking complete lie. There's like the second time that people's trying to pin babies over here. No, that's bullshit. I just got tired of fucking arguing. I got tired of not seeing things eye to eye. So before, when you feel like it's just not the same anymore, before you actually get cheated on, I'd rather just leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of people saying that I'm paying blogs. Another thing, just because I get along with bloggers and the bloggers that I get along with, if they ask me a question, because there has been so much rumors going around, why the reason, if they ask me a question and I answer them, that's not them paying. That's not me paying them. I'm giving them an honest answer. So they're going to tell their platform the answer. I'm tired of people saying, oh, sources said this, sources close to Cardi, sources close to Offset. That is a lie. Because why have these sources didn't say nothing a couple of days before I wanted to get a divorce? Now y'all want to say something after it comes out. That's not true. And another thing is, I don't talk to people. I'm only around my family. I don't talk to people from my label unless it's about music. And I don't talk to none of the people that I work with unless it's about a project that I'm about to do. So stop with the bullshit that sources told y'all. There is no fucking sources. Because where were the sources before the shit hit the thing? And another thing that I want to say is, because a lot of people saying that I got a divorce for clout, because one time I did an interview and I said that my album is gonna have some lemonade moments. I didn't say my album was gonna be like lemonade. I said it's gonna have lemonade moments. Of course, like for example, be careful, ring, and through your phone, right? Those are relationship songs. So of course I'm gonna have relationship songs on my album. My album is not going to be about only relationship. I'm a hip hop artist. I talk about I'm not an R&B artist. I'm a hip hop artist. And on top of that, the same interviews that y'all got that from is the same interviews where I said I don't have an album coming out anytime soon. I don't have an album coming out anytime soon, and I'm very indecisive of my next single. So I'm not doing it for no clout. And on top of that, I don't need stunts. I don't need drama to sell music. Right now, my song WAP is #1 in the US and it's #1 worldwide. And I'm not trying to brag, but don't ever say that I'm doing anything for clout because I'm going to drop something. Fuck out of here. My first album is 3 times platinum, and I ain't needed no fucking stunts to do that. This song, my fucking single right now is #1 worldwide. Why would I need something personal to sell my next anything that I'm dropping? I don't need that. I don't need stunts. And I don't need any stunts that comes to family to sell anything. So don't ever play yourself. I don't understand why people want the reason for the divorce to be something so bad. It's not nothing crazy out of this world happens. Sometimes people really do fucking grow apart. I've been with this man for 4 years. I have a kid with this man. I have a household with this man. Sometimes you just want, you just tired of the arguments, of the buildups. You get tired sometimes. And before something bad happens, before you get left, before you get cheated on, sometimes you just want to leave. What is so bad about that? Why y'all want it to be a baby? Why y'all want it to be, oh, he cheated again? Why? Like, it's like you're not in a relationship. You don't know how a relationship go. Y'all want me to get cheated on 15 times before I leave? You want this nigga to have a kid before I leave? It doesn't. No. Sometimes you want to stop it before it gets to that. So stop bringing up these fake rumors. There has been a lot of people with fake text messages, with fake bullshit. I'm sure, like, we all know that said is really sloppy when it comes to fucking around. I'm sure it would have been something out now. No, just leave it. I just want to be a free birdie. Okay? Stop. I just want to be a free bird. So when people, so stop with the shit that I pay. Let me tell you something. I have never paid bloggers. I never pay somebody. If they hop in my DM and there's a rumor going around and they ask me if it's true or not, I'm going to answer them. That's not me paying them. If I get along with certain ones, I might get more personal with them. I might have conversations with them. Doesn't mean that I'm paying them. That's not paying. That's not me trying to persuade the narrative. That's just me telling them my story, how I feel. And then the audacity of some people trying to say that I do it for clout. What I need, bitch, I am the fucking clout. I never needed anything. I never needed no stunts to sell shit. I got the number one song right now. Why would I need anything to sell my next record or my next album? First of all, I don't even know where I'm going to put out my next single. Because like I said, I've been very indecisive on which one should be my next single since WAP did so good. That means that my second single got to be even better. So I'm very indecisive about that. Of course, my music videos and the creative of my music videos, it doesn't take 2-3 days. It takes a month, maybe 3 weeks, so it could get done to perfection. So I don't need it for that. Y'all wanna take that narrative like, oh, she's having a Lemonade album. I'm not having a Lemonade album. I have like 2-3 songs that is like about relationship. That's why people be like, I'm gonna have my Lemonade moments, but I'm not having, like, come on now. I cannot have a whole rap album about a relationship. Like, stop it. I'm gonna have 2-3 songs, but not that. And I'm not dropping my album anytime soon. I want to drop my album when it's time to tour. I want to drop my album when I could sit down with people and do interviews. I don't want to do, if you imagine me doing album runs and I gotta do it through I gotta do my interviews through a computer. No, I want to sit down with people. So no, don't ever play yourself that I'm doing shit for stunts. I never needed stunts to sell shit. That is all.
Okay, so as you can see, that was her addressing the rumors that were put out by several sources after she announced that she was getting a divorce. Like I said before, there was rumors of, a possible baby. There was rumors of possible infidelity. And it all came trickling in after it was announced that she was divorcing Offset. Now, we talked about this on my channel because another blogger had spoke for her and, reiterated what she just said for herself that she could have said for herself the first time. And, we discussed this on my channel and talked about how, in a lot of cases, it seems like it would be more to the story than just simply we grew apart And as we hear her talk out of her own mouth, she talks out of her own mouth and clarifies that, they were arguing and, there was stuff going on. And with arguments, you know how that goes. Arguments come sometimes disrespect, and there is a straw that breaks the camel's back, as I stated in my other video. Like I said before, I don't think that it was just I woke up today and I was just done. I believe that it was something that led up to it. And if you're constantly arguing, you're constantly fighting, that is something that is a contributing factor. Also, there are certain things that contribute to the behavioral change to where you start to argue, be it, and I don't know if Offset is on drugs or not, but it could be a lot of things. It could be drugs. It could be, maybe you ain't cheating sexually, but you entertaining somebody else. It's a lot of things that can go on. And like I stated before, I don't think that it was just something that, was just that. It was just, oh, we broke up and it was just that. I believed, as I said before, that there was more to it. We also talked about on my channel whether or not it was a publicity stunt, because there was a lot of people who felt like it was a publicity stunt, and she addressed that. Me, I didn't care either way whether, or didn't really have a definite feeling about if it was or not, but if it's a speculation, we're definitely going to talk about it. The last thing she talked about, or one of the last things that I'm going to mention that she talked about, is her paying bloggers. Now, I don't think that she actually is forking over coin for bloggers to speak for her per se, aside from whatever transaction was had between her and Gossip of the City. But as far as her forking over cash for bloggers who are going to make money off of reporting a story, I don't necessarily think she's giving them coin in exchange for them to speak for her, because them speaking for her is the coin that is going to translate into money. Them having the exclusive is the payment, and that is the mutually beneficial exchange that Cardi B likes to have. She's cool with the bloggers who are never going to question her, never going to, call her out on anything. The bloggers that she's cool with only say positive things. Cardi B is a person who she is, she has a great personality, but sometimes she does stuff that you have to kind of question about. And she's cool with the bloggers who are never going to call her on it, and that they're always going to make excuses. Just like when, the whole hack gate happened, where she was trying to say that he was hacked, and, bloggers was making excuses when it was like, nah. So there are some things where it's like, she know what she doing with these bloggers. She knows, it's a mutually beneficial thing that works in her favor. As she used a certain blogger, people used that blogger's credibility as validation for truth in what Cardi B said. And I don't think that one person's integrity can validate what another person is telling them. I believe that, we just had to take it for what it is, for what she says, and I go off of what a person has presented before, and I base that into my whole totality thinking. I think about the fact that Cardi B was married before she ever put on a stunt that she was getting proposed. They had been married a whole month before that. So I take all of those things into consideration, and I make up my mind about the information that's given according to that. And I'm not sure if Cardi B knows the definition of a publicity stunt, because when she was already married and they did the whole proposal and she acted like she was totally shocked that he was proposing to her, that is the definition of a publicity stunt. So although this could possibly not be a publicity stunt, she has done publicity stunts before. A lot of people took the information just because it came from a blogger, and they took it as facts, where you have to consider the source and you have to go off of that. Because Offset cheat the same amount that Snoop Dogg cheat, and he do the same stuff. And that same blogger, she rips into Snoop Dogg and she call his wife all kind of stupid everything. But with Cardi, it was a different energy. So, I just be looking at all of that. If we gonna be calling out cheaters, we got to call out cheaters, period, point blank, across the board, because Snoop Dogg gets a hole ripped into him from that blogger. And I don't never hear no type of sympathy for his wife at all. So, I just be like, interesting. Okay. But I don't wish anybody to be, in a depressed or sad state based on their relationship. I don't wish bad on anybody, because any of us could deal with a no good nigga that could do us bad. And plenty of us have dealt with no good niggas that did us bad. However, we still can discuss the fuck shit. Period. Especially if you a celebrity, we can still discuss it. Just like if anything came out about any of us bloggers, people are still going to discuss it. Period. She said that she ain't cried once about it and she don't need no prayers and no well wishes. So kudos to her for, not giving a F and shucking it up and doing her thing. But yeah, like, she's not above talking about, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people, when they reported on it and they were reiterating words for her, they was poking out their chest like she's above being talked about, but they would run and talk about everybody else. Cardi B's not above being talked about, although it is not good to, revel in somebody's downfall. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be gloating that it happened, like, oh, good for you, it happened. But she can still be talked about nonetheless. But yeah, that's all for this video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Wait, one last thing. If you idol worship these bloggers or these celebrities, you will be escorted out of my comment section, because the people that y'all be capping for don't be keeping the same energy. And then you come barking at me because you kissing their ass because you like them, which is cool that you like them. But, you know what I'm saying? If we talk about it and we could discuss it, no, we can discuss it too. We can discuss it over here. Period. We don't do idol worship over here. Period.